Welcome back to UMass Sports Insider. Well, after coming to Amherst all the way from Iceland, Rebekka Sverrisdottir starred for 4 seasons on the pitch as one of the most reliable back-end defenders for UMass soccer. And if that was the last time we had ever seen her compete at UMass, it would have been a great run. But thanks to some encouragement from some unlikely sources, Rebekka decided to continue her athletic career before graduating and has picked up a sport that she had never before tried, learning her way through women's lacrosse and trying to help the squad to another Atlantic 10 title. Let's meet Rebekka Sverrisdottir, presented by Office Depot Office Max.
As a soccer player, I mean, she was one of the better defenders in the A10, and she just got better and better as she came in. We knew she was good coming into the program, but the thing we didn't know about her was just how competitive she is. She's one of the most competitive players I think I've ever had in the program.
At the end of the soccer career here at UMass, I have to say it was a little disappointing. We didn't make it to the playoffs. We played Dayton in the last game and we lost. We needed a win. It was disappointing at the end, but I mean, I had great experience 4 years with soccer. After the season, I was joking around with my teammates saying that now I have to find a new sport, and I was just joking around, like not really thinking that would be something that would come true, but here I am playing lacrosse.
We try to keep things fun and fresh for our team, and we decided to have a mixed scrimmage with the soccer team. I just stood on the field, you know, in all different aspects, but specifically just her speed, athleticism. She was all over the field. I looked at Ed and said, you know, hey, like, do you think she'd ever be willing to put a lacrosse stick in her hand and play, you know, play another sport?
Ice and I spoke about it, and honestly, it's, you know, she told me she's never even seen a lacrosse game being from Iceland. She told me that she knew nothing about the sport. Knowing Ice the past 4 years, she's the type of kid that she's just naturally good at every single thing she undertakes or does or puts her mind to. And when she said she was going to play lacrosse, I knew she would probably go out and succeed at it.
She took her sticks home over the winter break, which, you know, she had 4 or 5 weeks to practice. Nobody in Iceland, I don't think, had ever seen a lacrosse stick before. She got her family to go out and throw her some balls and work on her skill a little bit. And she came back and we just kind of hit the ground running and threw her right into practice.
First practice was, well, let's say, interesting. I just remember thinking, what did I get myself into? But from the first practice, the girls just made me feel like I was part of the team. Like, I always felt like I was welcome and they wanted me to be there.
I don't really think anybody knew what to expect, you know, and a few girls did know of her and, you know, knew what a great person she was, what a great athlete, teammate she was on the soccer team. So I think it was really positive reception, but I don't think that they had any expectations necessarily when it came to the lacrosse side of things, to what it was going to look like or how she was going to do. And
it's been hard, just not even just the rules, learning new rules and learning new game, but also just learning how to read the game and know like your position and know what to do in each situation on the field. Like, I mean, the girls are so helpful. They're always there to help me and ask me if I understand and like correct me if I'm doing something wrong. So it's getting better. I came in this program trying to do my best every single practice, and I mean, this program and these girls, the coaches, they have given me so much just to learn about being an athlete. So what I'm hoping to do is just to try to give something back.
We do a lot of conditioning, a lot of fitness in preseason, and she was the first person to cross the line on every single sprint. Our assistant coach, Brianna, asked her, you know, what's your goal time? And her first immediate response was, well, what did the fastest person get on the team the other day? And I think she said like 6:07, and so she said 6:06.
I've always been a really competitive person, and if I'm pushing the person next to me to run faster or anything like that, I think that's a good thing.
When I said, why are you playing lacrosse? You know, there's so many other things that you could be concentrating on right now that you have a little bit more freedom, not having so many classes and graduating in May. And she said, I want to win an A-10 championship. She's going to be telling those girls, even though they've won an A-10 championship, don't take it for granted, and it means so much.
Yeah, this is my last semester, and well, my last chance to win an A-10 championship. That's also a reason why I was really excited to join this team, because I know these girls. They won A-10 championships 7 times in a row now, and they're all great athletes, and there's nothing that can stop this team from winning the 8th championship. So I'm really excited for that, and that would be great to end this career with an A-10 championship.
We'll see if Rebekka's playing time increases as she continues to pick up the nuances of the sport of women's lacrosse. Meanwhile, for Angela McMahon's team, it's been another great start to the season, and once conference play begins next month, the Minute Women will be trying to win an unprecedented 8th consecutive Atlantic 10 title.